Well, welcome to RCC Adventures. Just a little bit of an update really with the MG. It's still got no MOT. It's running now, or it was. It was running, I got it started probably, I don't know, a couple of months ago. So I've then decided I ought to be getting it ready and finished off and get it in for an MOT. So I've just gone to try and start it yesterday and it hardly turning over. So I thought I had a flat battery. So I tried a booster cable or booster pack, that didn't work. Still turning over very slowly. Had another battery which was charged, still the same. So we're starting to wonder, it could be the starter, because I have had problems with the starter turning over slow intermittently in the past. So this today is hopefully to get the start motor out and have a look. So I've already taken the air filter back off. I've got a sports air filter on this. Put some paper in the throttle body to keep it clean. So yes, I've disconnected the terminals on the starter motor already, and then I've got two through bolts that goes into the bell housing down there, which, as you can see, is not very accessible. So I'm probably not going to be able to film that, but I'm going to attempt to take that out. Now I've had a look, and they're through bolts, two of them, 17mm head or 17mm socket to go on the head of the bolt, and a 19 to go on the nut, which is the other side. So I'm going to attempt to try and get them out. Right, so the internet lied. The nuts on the back of the start motor bolts are an 18mm head, not a 19. So we'll see how we do about getting it. But the two bolts, one you can see there with the spanner, but the other one is hidden way up in here. So I'm going to see what I can do about trying to get them undone. I'm not going to be able to film, but I'll keep you updated. Right, so updating now from where we were. The bolt head was also wrong on the internet. So that wasn't even a 17 or a 16, it was a 15mm. But the bolts are very tight and very inaccessible. So I've got Ryan, Mr. Muscles.
Hello.
So he's managed to get the bottom one undone, which at the moment you'll never see because he's got his arm in the way.
If I move my arm out of the way, see the thread there, isn't
I don't know if you can see that there.
I'll point to it.
Yep, there it is there. So he's got the bottom one off. So, and it was really tight. I mean, we're talking severely tight.
Yeah.
So now we've got to try and do the other one, the top one now.
Which I have no idea how we're going to do that.
So all you people with K series engines in lovely Rover 75s and 45s and 25s, you're now laughing at us because you can probably get to everything.
Yeah.
MGF and MGTF people are crying as much as we probably are now with, I don't know, laughter or stress.
Exasperation.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So
Come on, you.
that's how tight it is. So looking from the engine bay, it's all buried.
Trouble is, you've got a
Down
hard
there.
for the coolant pipe. You've got a hard pipe.
You've got a hard coolant pipe in the way, yeah.
Yeah, and that stops you from being able to get proper access to it.
So what about we try and do what I was going to try with the other one and undo it from the bolt? Because it's normally easier to undo a nut off of a bolt, but do we try and turn the bolt? If I go and get a...
Yeah.
That one might be just a bit too flexible and not heavy enough. Do you want me to go and get a bigger one?
Yeah,
Right. Watch this space, peoples. Right.
try and get this bolt undone. Try and find the bolt first.
It looks a bit high on the cabling. Let's sit under the cabling a bit more. You want it?
Yeah. Might brace myself.
No. What about doing it from this side with the long ratchet? So you can try and hold it on steady and pull with the other one.
Yeah. Try again with this.
What, but doing it from here?
Yeah. I'm doing it towards myself as well.
Yeah, you might be able to get both hands in there to steady yourself. See what the bloody thing.
Yeah.
I bet you it's been on there since new.
Yeah, it does look like it's an original.
Yeah, I'll try that one because you've got a slight flexible head on it as well.
Leverage is always king.
Yes, but muscles help.
Yeah.
And actually being a bit taller that you can reach, which is my issue here. There it go.
I felt that went already. Yeah.
Right, do I need to see if I can get a spanner on it now at the back?
The spanner is on it. It's probably worth just holding it.
Alright, go on. That's gone. Right.
Let me twig your hand on that now. Well, bit of plastic top.
Oh yeah, I see what I mean by you have fun trying to fiddle it to try and get into it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Right, is all the wires and everything disconnected?
Yeah, there is another wire on there, but that goes from the solenoid.
Yeah, that's it. I'm sure it's just a spare connector. So, look it up on it.
Hey!
There we go.
Ryan the hero.
One
I need a hero.
knackered old starter.
What the teeth end look like? Because does it feel?
Oh, a little bit on the warm side.
Let's have a look.
Not terrible.
Does it feel? It's springing back though.
It's spinning back, but yeah, have you seen the date on it?
95, yeah.
So it is the original.
And it's a proper Rover one.
Yeah. So it's not lasted that bad.
No.
It's just had its day.
I'm still wondering if is it that. We need to make sure the engine turns over, though it did turn over before. Because it was turning over so...
a bit seized up a bit.
Gone a bit tight on me. That's just my fault. Because I had it running before. The only thing I've done extra is I've put the cam cover on.
Yeah, but my
Yeah,
fault
but-
is it's always been that way. It's always turned over slowly
Right.
ever since you had the car. So I reckon it's just the start was a bit weak.
Is it worth giving it a try with some jump leads?
Give it a go if you want, yeah. When you get to the pulley down there, just
No, you got to take the wheel off and all the covers and everything off to get to it.
sort that bit.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go.
Well, let's have a try the starter with it out,
Mm.
and then we can take it from there.
Yeah.
Right. So this vid was just to get the starter motor out. There will be part 2 when we get a starter, because obviously we'll show having a play with this if it works, and then we'll show the video, which there'll be more swearing involved. I mean, look, no bleed, but gloves ripped to buggery.
And look, I'm a bus driver now. I'm not supposed to have dirty hands. Never mind.
Unless the bus breaks down.
Yeah, well, yeah.
You're not allowed to play with buses, are you?
No, not really. Not really, but never mind.
Anyway, thanks very much for watching.
Yeah, and we'll catch you in the next one. Next one will be probably, I don't know, playing with the starter or putting another one in. Or playing with the engine, making sure it turns over properly. It's not fouled up or anything. I can't see it being like that because we'd have issues before, I would have thought.
I would have thought so, because we did have it running, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then there might be some more contents on some of the other beasts. Jag, Betty, Louise all the way over there.
Yeah. My new thing round the corner. There will be a
truck.
proper video on that at some point. But
The van. Oh yeah, on the van. I think in the last video, I think it wouldn't run properly, so we took the carburetor off.
Yeah.
So I've cleaned all the carb out, the jets and everything, gasket set, etc, etc. It's back on the van. I've drained what left of a disgusting fuel that was in the tank. New fuel lines. So she runs, which unfortunately we didn't film. But we'll do an update video because she's still not idling, so we need to change the plugs, things like that. So hopefully, if we remember, there'll be a video doing that.
Cool. And also as well, the next sort of maybe few videos, we're going to be doing sort of show preparation because we've got the British Motor Show coming up in less than 2 months' time. So we've got work to do on Harlequin because she's going this year. We've got some front wheel bearings to do and some handbrake cables to fit. You would have seen in the last video that Major's brakes being a sod as usual, and trying to sort those out. We're trying to get those properly working. The other part is as well, in case we can't get the dragster up there, which is, you would have seen it on the channel. If you haven't, go back and watch that. It's a Ford console, full-on drag car. That was hopefully going, or is hopefully going, but if that's not, then the FTO is going to be going on the back of the trailer, hopefully.
Right, which we need to, we've got a chance of borrowing a trailer.
Yeah, we just need to sort of,
but we need to, it needs a good service and stuff like that before we can use it.
Yeah, so hopefully there's that. But other than that, guys, keep your eyeballs and your ears.
Oh, and also as well is that we got Simply Jaguar coming up.
Oh yes.
In a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So hopefully we're going in that. There'll be my brother's XE there as well, and montious amounts of fast cats.
Penny Jag.
Right.
So anyway, we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Keep your eyes and ears pinned to the ground, to your screens and everything like that, and make sure you're subscribed. And if you're not, why?
Do it.
Just do it.
Get your friends to do it.
Yeah.
The more subscribers that we have, the more chance that we'll then be able to get to the point where we might even earn some money to be able to pay to do some even better vids.
Yeah. It's like one thing that I've always wanted to do was go to an exhaust shop and get an proper exhaust custom made for one of the vehicles, which would probably end up being the Golf. So that'd be Harlequin. I want to do a full, from downpipe to the back of the car kind of exhaust system.
Ron needs one.
Ron desperately needs one. That might even come up quite soon, to be fair.
Yeah.
It's still smoking a bit. Anyway, we're waffling on as normal, and I know you're bored and you probably clicked off elsewhere, but if you haven't, thanks for staying, and we'll catch you in the next one. Cheers!